Hi everyone. Today we're going to be talking about shifting and rotating bits within the Horner XL4 all-in-one controller. And if we look up on our screen here and we go to our project toolbox, we'll see that the bitwise operations, and we'll have a shift left, shift right, rotate left, and rotate right. Now the difference being is that when we talk about shifting, we move bits either to the left or to the right, and whatever's at the end, we lose those bits. On the rotate, as we shift those bits, the last bit then becomes the first bit, whether we shift it right or left. So they're the bitwise operations. And what we'll look at right now is under the move instructions, we have two more shifting instructions, and the one is the element shift, so we can do multiple registers at a time. That's what we'll look at, as well as the element rotate, which again is a rotation of multiple registers at a time. So what we'll do is look at the program I have right here. We have the rotate, the element rotate, which is the multi-rotate instruction I see up here. And what we'll do is just monitor it. And if we go to our screen, we'll go to our rotate page. And what I have is set up, I have 9 bits of register 1. And if I add an input, F4, you can see how after every second my register then starts shifting those bits. And if I hold F1, the rotation changes. You'll notice as it goes by R19, it goes back to R1.1. So again, so that's what the rotation does. So it's just a matter of rotating bits in a shift register. And we can add more inputs, and you can see we have several bits at a time going. And we can change direction at will. So as it goes off one end, it goes onto the other and vice versa. And hitting F3 just resets it. If we actually look at the program here, there's my 1 second pulse bit, which then triggers the multi-rotation instruction I have here. And you see what I do is my source, my first bit is actually register 1, bit number 1, and my length is 9, which represents the 9 bits. Every time I energize this instruction, it will shift by 1, and my F1 key is my direction, which I could see there, and which I did. We'll just add another input here. Just watch it go by. So in order to actually see this on the screen, if we call up our watch, and here I have R1, and there's my bit being shifted. And if I hit F1, you'll see that my direction will then start changing, and we'll go the opposite way. So that's the shift register. Let's close that down, or that's a rotation. Now the next one is our shift register. And our shift register, what we'll do is reset this. We'll go to our shift register. Now typically when we look at shift registers, we actually look at conveyor belt systems, and they're ideal for tracking of packages along a conveyor belt. So on my screen here, you will see that I have my input, which is actually sensing the product that's on the conveyor belt itself. Then we have our output here, which senses I just put it in as my last bit along here. And along the bottom is represented by a series of little lights, and those lights represent the bits in registers 10 and 11. So there's 32 bits. So as I hit my sensor 1, sees something on that conveyor belt, it will turn on one of these bits, and it will be able to track it along the conveyor until it gets to the output part. And what I did was to tell the speed at which it tracks these bits, I just put into a 100 millisecond pulse flag, which then triggers this instruction to trigger it only once. And we have 32 bits, and my first one's registered 10 bit 1. I can also do direction on my shift register, and that's left always on, so it's going to shift left. And then F1 key is my input, as you saw there. So if I run this program and I hit F1, you'll see that my input gets detected. I then can start tracking those bits as it goes by. So I'll leave it on for a while. You can see that it doesn't really matter how long, and as soon as I let it go, then it fills it up. So it's really just tracking of those bits along a register that I do. So this could track good parts, bad parts. We could do a series of different things with this type of instruction. Okay, if you like this video and would like to see more, there's a couple of ways in which you can help us out. The first thing to do is give us a thumbs up so other people can find this information on YouTube. Also, number two, if you could subscribe to our YouTube channel at the end of the video. You also can go to ACC Automation and subscribe to our website. And when you do that, you'll be getting notification every time we publish new content to the site. And at the same time, you'll get 2 free ebooks on numbering systems and robust data logging. All right, the third thing you can do to help us out is to tell a friend or colleague about the site. All right, thanks for watching.